There has been one man that I wanted to take everything that I could from him, to leave him with nothing but the ash of his pride.
But
for that one man, there have been a dozen or more other dumbasses to get in my way, and justice delayed is justice denied. But look at me and believe me when I tell you that I will have what I want.
New platform, same craziness. Welcome to the Evolve with PUWF crew. Shout out to Shauna Retar. She's taking a trip. She's taking a rest. She has changed the Evolve website. No one else did that. Fightful, suck it. I'm joined today, possibly with For Real Love later. Coach FCSW has to get his stamina back up from the many, many women in the harem. So he'll pop in and out when he can. I'm joined today, the Invisible Woman. How are you, ma'am?
I'm doing great. Happy to be here.
I love him.
Ooh.
Oh, thank you, baby.
Ooh.
Overhaul, you'll find it. I'll send you the link.
Okay.
I just actually like this guy. All right. EOD for a second. Introduce the what happened in the cold open. Give me a second. I got music in the background.
All right. The cold open happens. We start off with Harlem. Harlem Lewis basically cutting his promo about like how he got the Evolve Championship, how he's going to keep the Evolve Championship, and then it goes on to each other member of the Fatal 4-Way match. Aaron Rourke's talking about why he wants the title. Same thing with Max Abrams. Same thing with Tristan Angels. So that's basically the cold open. Like, I don't remember what they said word for word, but it was good. And that's all they talked about was just setting up this match, and it made it feel like it was super important. They didn't talk about anything else. And we'll go to hear these thoughts, and then I guess I'll say my piece on it.
Yeah, I agree.
What did you think of the overall promo?
Yeah, I agree. I thought it was cool that you had 4 people this time around, and they all made it seem, they told us how important it was to us, outside of like Mike Cunningham, obviously not Mike Cunningham anymore, but he said what he said, basically, being himself. But I like the fact that everybody had their own perspective as to why they needed to win this championship. And like you said, it made it feel like I was watching like the beginning of some type of PLE happening tonight. So I thought that was great.
Yeah, I thought it was really cool because the fact that it's a Fatal 4, it feels like, because this whole matchup kind of came out of nowhere. Basically, it was like just announced last week it's going to happen. But when you're watching the promo, to me, it felt like the story's been brewing for a long time. And I think the reason for that was because even though Harlem is the champion, all roads lead through Aaron Rourke. He's feuded with everybody in this matchup for the championship. So it feels like the feud has been going on way longer than it actually has. It's almost like what Braun Breaker used to be like in the Vision, how he was the least important thing until like this past Monday, and now he's rehabilitating him back to the top. It feels like Harlem Lewis was kind of almost like the side character to the championship because they're not really beefing with him like that. They're all beefing with Aaron, and because he's involved and he's a champion, it made it all gel together, and I did like that because it made it feel like it was weeks in the making, but realistically, it really was not. It was just last week in the making, but it makes the storyline feel like, oh yeah, we've been dealing with this for like over like a month or so now. It's like, no, we really haven't, but they did a good job, and they made it feel super important, like epic almost. But you would almost thought we were walking to Succession. Is what you would
that's
thought,
what it felt like.
With the way they had this promo, so that's what I liked about it.
Cardi M, your thoughts on the intro promo of Harlem Lewis?
Yeah, I'll address this now. I agree with you. I think you were saying this too, about the main event, like the way he announced it. This is like a new thing. It should be a new thing because this is Harlem's first title defense. But you're right in that it feels like an older beef. And also, with Aaron Rourke, they did really highlight him in this match and everything else. So yeah, I'll say that now, but we'll come back to it at the main event.
All right.
But yeah, shout out to Harlem Lewis too, not to diss on his championship.
No, and I want to say this. He did say in the promo that the second he got to the PC, all he wanted was the Evolve Championship. That's all he
Okay,
cared about, and that's all he ever wanted. And I'm like, that is what you set up the brand. Fuck NXT, fuck Raw, fuck SmackDown, fuck main event. No, I want the Evolve. Mr. Coach FCHW, if you can hear us, what are your thoughts since you're here?
Yes, I can hear you.
Thank you. We love you too. What are your thoughts on the intro of Evolve with Harlem Lewis talking about that when he joined the PC, he wanted to be the Evolve champion, and they set up all 4 players?
I liked it. Since I haven't watched the last couple of weeks, I've kind of missed out on a few stuff. So I think it was a pretty good recap on getting me back up to speed on what was happening. I did want to watch all the previous episodes. I just didn't have time, so just jumping in. I think this was a great showing of like, hey, this is what happened over the last few weeks. We have a world championship match in the main event. I quite liked it.
Okay, and we missed again. We missed your commentary. We start off the show
Thank you.
with of course, we start off the show with the Mod Squad coming out. We have Robert Stone and Peter Rosenberg still on commentary. No, sorry, Robert Stone and Howard Blake on commentary. No, not Peter Rosenberg yet. We have Ryan Katz as the new announcer. They announce the Mod Squad. They come out. Jakari and Santi are oiled up and ready to go for wrestling. That's what they were. And CJ was like all dressed up, like just chilling out. And me, EOD, and Shauna all thought the same thing. Like, wait a minute. Last week, Holloway called out CJ Valor. And on Instagram, they both agreed. I called Sam Holloway Godzilla, and I called CJ Valor Mecha Godzilla. And I said, see you next week. And they both liked my fucking story. But no, we're not going to get the match this week. All right, fine. So they go out. They all like mog each other. They tell Robert Stone and Howard Blake, have you even told the audience what mogging is? You see Ryan Katz in the background, like he just put a hot dog down real quick. So you don't notice that. And then I love that Robert Stone pointed at Howard Blake too, like it's all his fault. That's not me. I just got here. But even though you're there, Robert Stone, do something. And I did love that the Mod Squad said we create jobs. I'm like, okay, whatever you want to say on that. Then Victor Zano and Shadow Ash are in the background. They said, F this. They go outside, and they're about to start the match. So here are these thoughts. What are your thoughts on the promo and the fact that, and to clarify in the context, Jakari and Santi knew that they were going to fight Victor and Shido. This was just not a surprise. Your thoughts?
Yeah, so first and foremost, I thought it was funny looking at the referee behind them while they were cutting the promo because he was looking like, what did I get myself into? Like he looked so annoyed when they were just kind of like glazing each other. He looked like he did not want to be there. But as far as them like being doing the thing in the promo, I've noticed that Mike Cunningham, somehow, some way, he got out of breath when he was doing his promo. I don't know what he did, but he just seemed like extremely tired. And they were just doing what they always do, just glazing each other over and over. And it's always cool when you first see it, but over time, it's like, you see a couple like kind of giving each other pecks and kisses, like, oh, that's cute. But then they start tonguing each other, and it's like, okay, all right, it's a little bit too much right now. Relax. All right, relax. And the promo was just going and going and going, which I didn't hate it, but I was like, somebody please just come in here and cut this off. And then when they went over to talk to the announcement table, I was like, they said they provided them jobs. They're the reason why they're employed. I'm very interested to know why that's the case in their mind. But overall, I thought it was a pretty interesting opening to the show.
Okay. EOD, your thoughts?
I know why Max was kind of out of breath. If y'all noticed, Max Abram is the male version of Lola Vice. Remember Lola Vice used to always shake it a lot?
Oh,
that's what
yeah.
Max Abrams does. Max is always shaking.
So
he was probably out of breath from that and everything.
Oh, he probably was warming up behind the curtains.
EOD, I had to press the button. You were wow.
Oh
wow.
I called her Lola.
I'm
Vice.
just saying he's main man energy. He's gotta let the energy out. Yes. I thought the promo was good. It did go on. I didn't know where it was going though. I'm not gonna lie, but I was kind of entertained. And their flash mogging out of like nowhere. Every time they do it, because I'm older and I remember Charlie's Angels, and it reminds me of like the Charlie's Angels poses that they used to do the beginning of the episode. So that's funny. But yeah, Max, that whole Mod Squad is they're a good faction. I thought they were gonna be like a Vanity Project clone, And to me, I said this on Evolve Effect, they are not a clone of Vanity Project, but they definitely went to like the same college and everything. You can tell that they
Yeah.
have the same kind of vibe,
Right?
but they
Yeah.
are different. So I do like that.
That is true.
But I was
I
shocked though
don't think
when I
any
saw
of these guys
Santi and
went
them
to
in their
college.
Say that again, Coach.
I don't think any of these guys went to college.
Okay.
well, they
yeah.
remind me of some
Yeah.
frat guys that I went to college with. That's why.
Yeah. Phoenix
But
University.
what I was
Phoenix
gonna say-
University. is
Oh
great.
yeah, when I saw Santi and when I first saw Santi and Ball with their gear on, I was thinking the same thing that he said. I said on the Evolve Effect. I was like, didn't Tim Holloway call out Valor? Valor is in his street clothes, and they're about to wrestle. And I'm like, oh okay, I guess it's not happening this evening. But yeah, I didn't realize like who they're going to be fighting until later, and I guess it made sense, just because of the beef that they had prior. But yeah, the whole thing was good. I like the fact they come out there just showing their dominance. I guess yeah, like you said, hear these thoughts. I don't know how they gave Blake Howard and Robert Stone their jobs when technically he is their boss. In a weird
Yeah.
kind of way, but whatever. It's like, hey, they're gonna mog on people all day, so it is what it is.
But that part, I felt like maybe the promo went on longer than it was supposed to for some reason, and they were just making up stuff as they went. Like I don't know why I just felt like that at the end.
They're making, to me, it always feels like they're making up stuff.
Yeah, that's
but
true.
it's entertaining. But it's like, yeah, I'm like, where's this promo going? Because yeah, they were just the platitudes was a little much and everything. Was like, all right, how many times can you say the same thing multiple times? But I liked it. I like the Mod Squad. So
All right, that's true. I do like the Cardi M. Your thoughts on the Mod Squad promo?
Okay.
I don't have the fainting button right now, so I'll get that
You
later.
don't need it either.
I do need it for you
You
always.
don't need it.
Two things about this promo. One, CJ Valor can cut a good promo. I will say that he has good mic skills.
Yeah.
I'll leave it there. And also with the Mob Squad, and I agree, they are like the 2.0 of Vanity Project. Like Vanity Project went after the big, NXT, the big boys, the big roster, whatever you want to call it, and and then Mob Squad came along, and they are remarkably similar. That being said, like I'm still wondering how well they mesh, but it's still entertaining. So
Okay. In other words, she likes them all, and
I did like
around the world.
the new name thing on when they're coming out. Like,
Yeah.
they announce their names and they have all of them rotating at the top. That was good.
That's someone who uses StreamYard and said I can do that too. Because again, it's the most basic shit ever. I'm like, okay, it's their names plus their bottom names, and then like a blue, like not the Matrix green, but in blue. I was like, okay. I've watched Evolve. I've watched Evolve like 3 times in 2 days. Like I've seen all the small things. All right, man, Coach, your thoughts on the Mod Squad promo?
I think it was pretty good. I liked it. I just during this promo I got so not tired but so cringed out because for the first time in a while I'm hearing them and the way they speak they just remind me of my like 13-year-old brother and the way they speak and it's kind of cringe. And I know it's their gimmick and it works for them. It's just like it works, but it's kind of like this gives you an ick. But I like it. I think it really works for them. And I know we're not talking about the match, but like I like the start of the match where he like flipped the thing off of it. What's his name? One of the Mock Squad flipped the hair thing off the guy's head, and I just feel like that's such a dick move, but it fits him so perfectly. I don't know. I really like it. I think they're very good heels. Like EOD said, initially I thought they were also like a Vanity Project kind of ripoff, but they really like individualized themselves. I wouldn't say they're better than Vanity Project, but they definitely stand out. I kind of like, but yeah, I do like it. I think it was fun, like a very good opening promo and everything.
Yeah, they are good. And again, they're not Vanity Project. They're like Vanity Project episode 7. They're not there yet.
No, they're the Mob Squad. Like they're their own thing.
Sort
And
of.
I will say it's a little. I don't want to say.
Say it.
It's slightly more homoerotic than Vanity Project. Vanity Project was very much like
It is. It's very. It's not slightly. It's not slightly. It's slanting homoerotic. Like it goes straight
But
into
hey,
it. CJ and Max
entertainment.
gave a hug to each other just because. I want to give you a hug. Oh, I love you too, man. I love you too. And then they started having the promo like, Why was this necessary at all? But okay. Anyway.
Okay,
Victor
wait.
Zano-
Are you guys ready?
Yeah. Yes.
Are you guys ready? I'm gonna be on here from two angles now. There's gonna be two coaches on the screen now. Give it a second.
Nice.
Double
Okay,
coach.
this is gonna break us. What's happening?
It's gonna
You
crash.
have to bring me in, Alex.
It's not gonna crash.
Oh.
Don't put that on us. It's not gonna crash. There we go. I'll mute. There we go. I'll mute his. There you go. We got two angles. There we go.
Crazy.
That's perfect. Leave that on. That's perfect. All right.
Wow.
I'm gonna remove my first screen now because I got everything figured out.
Okay. All right. Victor Zano and Shido versus the Mog Squad. This was basically Victor and the other one throwing people over people. Oh wait. Here we go again.
Whoa, get out of my head.
Yeah. Okay. There we go. Yeah, it is you, Coach. I'm gonna mute both of these things. I'm gonna mute both of them. I'm gonna mute this one, and then unmute this one. There we go. He'll get it right.
Okay.
He's okay. Oh, he disappeared.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I'm trying to get rid of that
You
one.
guys hear me?
Okay.
You guys hear me?
Yeah, we can.
Yeah, we
Yay.
hear you.
Okay, now.
Okay, I just want to apologize to everybody watching. I was trying to log in earlier on my laptop and everything, but like it didn't want to, so I logged in on my phone. But I finally got it right now, so everything's good. I'm so sorry for all the.
No sorry is necessary. This is about to have fun tonight. Victor Zano versus Shadow versus the Mog Squad. This again, I love you for this, man. Now, this match was judo. Again, two Olympians versus two, as EOD calls it, New Day Light, because they kept doing the jumps in and jumps out where they were tagging. They were very fluid as a tag team. They Unicorn Sprints. In the end, I'm gonna skip this. In the end, Victor Zanoff and Shadow Ash reminded them, "We are two Olympians. You are two bitches. You're done." Jumping German suplex for the 1-2-3. Coach, your thoughts on the match? And this is the tag team that should not get paid, but they do get paid to win.
Okay. Before I give my opinion, can you guys just give me a recap how this match came to be? Because I don't remember them setting this up. Is there like a feud going on between them?
No. Well, sort of.
No. It just happened. There's no. Okay, Victor and Shido have been fired by Thatcher. You remember that? Ever since then, they've been popping up. They destroyed Marcus Mathers and Cap, and they had a tag team with them, but they won. Then I remember the Mog Squad were in the VIP section, and after Victor and Shadow won, they passed by the VIP section and talked shit about them. Next week we had the match. There's your answer.
Okay, so no massive build up. Okay, I think this was a fun match. I was expecting the new security guards. I don't know their team name yet. I was expecting them to win heading into this match because it just makes sense in Mog Squad to lose any match and not really lose any momentum. But I do like that the Mog Squad won. Once again, we really need tag team championships. I feel like we've said this like a million times. So just get us the tag team division evolve. We really need it. But fun match overall, and I really like the tag team specifically of the Mog Squad. I like how each member of the Mog Squad has their own unique set. Like Max Abrams is the leader, and these two are the tag team. So fun. I think it was a pretty good match. I'm going to give it a B+. I wasn't particularly invested in anything that happened in this match because I was gone for a while, so I have to reinvest in everything. But I do think it was fun and a nice little match.
Okay, EOD.
Yeah, I thought it was a good match. When I saw the match was actually going to happen, I didn't actually know who was going to win this match. But in the end, I guess the right team ended up winning because Victor and Shido, I guess they're supposed to be the new monsters. And as good as the Mog Squad is, they are kind of a bunch of clowns sometimes. So it's like sometimes they're heelish where they're going to win, and then other times if you go against a big boy tag team that just wants to hurt people, that's the result that's going to end up happening because they really controlled the match from beginning to end. The Mog Squad, they had some offense from time to time in there, but really Victor and Cheeto basically had this match under control the entire match. So yeah, I get it, and it looks like the Mog Squad they have short memories because I think they're just gonna forget this match ever happened. So, which is the good thing about the Mog Squad. They're just so arrogant that's like, okay, they could chuck up this loss to whatever. So,
Okay. Well, let me start off by saying I'm bad with names, so as many times as I've heard this new tag team, I've already forgotten. But I will say they were surprisingly badass. The French music when they were coming out and all of that was cool. Also, the fact that Jakari Ball did the same move on the big guy 3 times, and he got up after like a 1.5. At first, I thought that was like an error. Like, oh, they need to work on their selling it more. And then, no, I realized he's just a super strong giant. And then the other guy, Cheeto, who has like a judo background, his moves were really smooth too. He did the SOS. That was a highlight. So yeah, overall it was a decent match, and I think they started out kind of equally matched, and now they're proving that. I feel like eventually they're gonna outgrow Evolve. Like they seem like they're super powered. So we'll see how that goes. But here are these thoughts. What do you think?
Yeah, I agree with the EOD when he said it's like the Vanity Project and the Mock Squad went to the same school. It's like with the Vanity Project, those were like the pretty boy players. Now we're looking at the jocks from the school. So that's what I feel like we're watching right now. And when it comes to this match, I agree with Cardala. Like we got that, basically, what would you call it? A Three Amigos Gun Rich suplex from Jakari Ball that happened. I've never seen anyone do that before. I thought that was really cool. And seeing Santi Rivera, when he flipped the white wig off of his head, at first I felt bad for them, but then once he did that, I was like, okay, they gotta die, because you don't know how long it takes to wash that white thing on his head. And it's funny because right after he did that, he did the exact same thing that Santi did to his wig to Santi by throwing him over the ropes, just like he did to his wig or whatever. But I thought the match was pretty entertaining. Honestly, if they ever do come out with an Evolve Tag Team Championship, I would want those guys to be the first ones. I think they'll be great.
I mean, I would like the Mog Squad because there's no, but I get it. Those two, I feel like those two are just like, we have no plans with these two guys. We just got to put them as a tag team for how long?
They're going somewhere.
To where?
I mean, in the next couple of years, like they've got skills. So we can see them.
Oh yes, yes. Because as long as he's dating Tiffany Stratton's, he's good. The Victor guy, not so much. Like he's good. No, look. The thing is, you got 2 Olympians. But we've seen what happens when they give a shit about Olympians. Like that's the bad thing about Evolve. Like they don't really care about the exactly. They don't care about Olympians. All right, backstage. EOD, say that again.
Oh no, they said they dropped the ball with Tyron McSteel. That's all I said.
Yeah.
Of course they did.
Yeah, I felt that one.
I miss her.
I thought about her on the show earlier, but I didn't want to say anything.
Because like she's
yesterday or something like
she's
that.
an icon. All right. Backstage, Noam Dar, Marcus Mathers, and Romeo Moreno talking about the locker room. Marcus Mathers once again with new tats. I guess he got his Evolve paycheck. He's talking about like because he didn't have those. Oh, the 1.0 guys are like falling apart, and Holloway is talking about we got to fight it, so I think I should fight it too. It's Gall comes in. It's Gall says like, look, you saw how I beat this guy. I'm ferocious pig. The peaks are peaking. Noam Dar's like, I am from NXT. I don't have to hear this shit anymore, so he leaves. And then freaking Cappuccino and Marcus Mathers tells It's Gall like, look, you lost to Cutler twice. He says that Cutler's a beast. Dark State is scary. Marcus Mathers, why don't you go to Thatcher and actually ask for a match against Cutler? Cappuccino Jones, you have done nothing at all, so why don't you just have a match with me next week? He's like, all right, let's go. It's Gall. He goes away. Mathers says, you know what? I am going to go to Thatcher and ask for a match. And the last thing Cap says is like, are you sure? Velveteen Dream. Ow! So, wait, where'd that come from? All right, here are these thoughts.
Yes.
Because first off, he sauntered in like Velveteen with that cup.
He did.
He's like, where the bitches at? Where the bitches at? All right, anyway, your thoughts on this promo.
Yeah, I was waiting for him to break out the 3 lens sunglasses. And But yeah, it was everything you said. It was pretty funny. Noam Dar was like, I don't have the mental capacity for this. And Isgal was like, what does that mean? And he just walks away. I'm like, why would you do that to Isgal? And Cappuccino Jones is very entertaining. And anytime I get to hear that there's gonna be a Marcus Mathers match, I'm always excited because I love what I see when he's in the ring. But Isgal's getting a little too, I don't know, confident based off that one win, it seems like. So I don't know what they're going to do with him next. I hope he continues to win, but I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do.
I mean, to be fair, when he had that one win, he had the idea to do an open challenge and everything else, so that didn't really work out. I guess for this win, he'll do his own little like battle royale with just him and 30 other guys. I could do it. He gets kicked out the first. By the way, EOD, your thoughts on the promo? We'll keep the other promo separate.
Yeah, I thought the promo was pretty good, and it set up the whole division between, or potential division between ID 1.0. Cappuccino just came oozing into the frame, which was crazy. If that's not a heel turn, I don't know what is. But it's Gull just overhyped because of his one win. I mean, he's not wrong. Well, I don't know if he took Cutler to his limit. I think that was a little bit of an exaggeration. But he did fight him twice and everything. He told Marcus Mathers, if you think it's so easy, go ahead and you challenge him. I'm like, oh, that was a good day.
I can't hear him now?
Oh, wait, can you hear me?
Okay.
I can hear you.
Coach, can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Oh, you can hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you. Yeah.
All right. Yeah, so where was that? Okay, so it's Scout over here making Mathers, like punking him into getting Cutler, get this work. But Cappuccino and it's Gal I didn't want to see this match because I like both the guys and I don't want to pick between them. That was like the only thing about this match. I'm like, oh, Cap and it's Gal. I was like, oh, I don't want to pick between the two guys. But it makes sense. People forget like Gal, he's technically ID 1.0. He was there since the beginning. He just never really kind of made any friends when he was there. So everyone kind of forgets. But yeah, he really is ID 1.0. And I did like to begin with Noam Dar being there, which I think Noam Dar is secretly a coach on Evolve. I mean, that just makes all sense in the world. But he was just like, yeah, he's out of this. He doesn't want to be a part of this, whatever this is going on. So I think the whole segment was pretty good, laid down the seeds, and I can't believe Marcus Mathers is going to take the bait, try to fight Cutler. Like, Gal did not take him to his limit. It was a good match, but he didn't take him to his limit. So, that was an over-exaggeration.
Now, before we get the coach, to give you a little context, Itzgal did an open challenge. First person that came out was Cutler. He lost. Then he did another match with Cutler. Then he lost.
Yeah, I remember.
He went.
I think that's where I stopped.
Okay, right there. Then he went to his reflection ponds. He then fought Kill Dixon. Outgalled a woman that was trying to thirst on him. He's like, no, I'm not bi or gay. I'm just Itzgal. And then he won the match. Boom. So your thoughts on this promo of Itzgal versus Cappuccino Jones at this moment in the show?
I'm going to start using that. If anybody ever asks what's my sexuality, I'm going to be like, it's Gall. Okay, but I like it. It was weird seeing Cappuccino Jones at first because I was like, wait, who is this? Because last time I watched, he was still the normal Cappuccino Jones. This feels like going on summer vacation and seeing your friend after summer vacation. He just went through a whole new arc. So that was, but I do like it. I think it's interesting. I think I like it. I'm excited for the match. We're probably going to talk about the Starboy being in it too later on. So I'll save that for later. But yeah, I'm excited. I don't know who's gonna win because, like, again, I'm excited for Itzgal, who's finally getting momentum. But I also want to see what's up with new Cappuccino Jones because I think it's kind of cool, kind of interesting. We've all been wanting this, not a gimmick change, but like a kind of fresher version of him. So I'm conflicted on who I would like to win, but that's what makes these matches more fun and more special. So I am excited for it.
Yes, you have been gone. What the hell? You haven't been gone for a while, and there's been a lot of changes for Cappuccino Jones. He acknowledged, and he calls himself now Dark Roast.
Dark Roast.
Yes.
Oh, okay,
yes,
so
yeah.
I'm not a big coffee guy. Is Dark Roast, would that be considered fresher or not? I don't know.
Is that more caffeine?
Well, you know
or
what?
what's going on?
Cardi
Oh
M,
my god.
Cardi M, the coffee person. Go
Okay. Darker and stronger.
darker and stronger. There you go.
Oh.
I'm not even gonna say anything about it.
Yeah.
So
thank
if he's
you.
like
Extra
a pure baby
roasted.
face, would he be like Frappuccino Jones?
No, he'll
he's,
just
he's
no.
he's
He's
Black
just
Dynamite.
no. He's not. I wish I had that damn thing over here. I'll get that later. No, he is. He is Velveteen Dream. What's darker and stronger? Something that's just out of this world. Freaking Velveteen Dream.
Okay. If he's like Velveteen Dream, let's just keep him away from schools because like he has a bright future.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
But I have a button. Hold up. I have a button for that. I have a button for that. Hold up. I got it. Here we go. Oh my god.
I don't even know if that's PG.
Coach, did you know he had that button? That was too perfect.
So, I didn't know. I don't remember him having that.
Oh my god. Velveteen Nightmare.
But yeah, no, I don't know much about coffee, so I don't know about all this dark roast. I do drink coffee, but I try to stick to tea.
Me neither. I just know I know what a frappe is and a K-cup.
Yeah.
That's it.
I'm about to marry a coffee girl, so I had to learn all this stuff like freaking kung fu skills. Anyway,
Just a nerd.
no, you're
That's all I
not.
have to say.
No, you're not. No, you're not. You wish you would. Anyway, next up, we have Skylar Ray versus Anya Rune. Shout out to Anya Rune. She
Coach.
came out, and again, I wish I had the other one. Mr. Ryan Katz, straight out of a manga panel, Anya Rune. I love the announcement for Ryan Katz, like really just deep and gravitas.
He loves his job.
Exactly. I love exactly the guy who used to be like. That's the reason I like Ryan Katz is like he used to be a wrestler. He understands that he wished that someone would say Ryan Katz, like really put the fucking shit in that. So he's like, I'm doing it for everybody. Like
I'm
they'll
scared,
understand, they'll love me. I love it. Now
I'm scared because I
Anya-
feel like they're gonna try to take one from us.
you know what? He's there for again. If ladies and gentlemen, if you're hearing this and watching this, shout out to Jedi Sports Media Network for giving us the opportunity for this. Mike Rome, don't come back. I mean, it's cheaper. It's
Yes.
cheaper for you not to come
That's the
back.
thing. I hope
Yes.
they keep him because it
Why?
seems like they keep finding like temp announcers, and I don't want him to be a temp announcer. He's really good. Keep him there. If you're listening, keep him there.
Oh, Gabe Sapolsky, you're watching this. We're the number
Yeah, he
one
is.
and the number 2 Evolve podcast. Malcolm Muscle. Oh, welcome. I'm back. No, you're not. You're not back at all.
On
You
another
wish you
hand,
were.
okay,
Yes.
I'll play
Go on, Coach.
devil's advocate and say like if they do keep rotating announcers, or wouldn't mind it because it gives more exposure to independent announcers because there's only so much space for announcers in WWE. So if they rotate it and evolve, maybe it gives more exposure to them on the independent scene. Something I wouldn't necessarily mind.
That's true.
I do like
I guess.
him to evolve, and I wouldn't mind if they keep him. But if they were rotating it, I could see benefits for it.
That's true, but I like the
I
new guy.
appreciate that.
I like the new
I
guy.
like that.
Yeah.
I do like the new guy because he's different.
Yeah.
He's
I
like,
like
he's
it.
like, I already got a job here. I'm just doing this as a favor, and as a favor, this is my dream job. So let's
Yeah.
fucking go.
Yeah,
Let it become like the
I
thing
love
is,
it.
and I get it. He's a creative control producer on NXT. He is. I get it. He came. To my understanding, he came down because someone said, "Hey, we need somebody to just do a ring announcer for 4 tapings."
I feel like he volunteered.
No. What? I looked it up.
Oh, okay.
Someone asked if, and he did volunteer. He did volunteer to do it,
Okay.
but
Okay.
he didn't. He loved it. He
Yeah.
loved
That's
it.
what I'm saying. Like I
You
feel
could
like
tell.
he wanted to be an announcer, and he's like, "This is my chance. I'm a writer on the show, so let me try this out." And it works.
It works,
So-
and he's from New York with some weird reason because you hear it in later on in the main events, like blazing on Harlem Lewis.
yeah.
So let's get back to this match. Anya Rune, and Skylar Ray. Skylar Ray, the season 2 winner of LFG. They announced it so many times. Robert Stone says this. Blake Howard says this first. Oh, I bet your kids are really asking for you to meet, like to get them to meet Anya Rune. And Robert Stone says, I already met Anya Rune earlier today. She threw a metaphorical Dragon Ball at me, as what she said. So I don't know what the hell's going on there. Coach FCHW sent me a black letter with white lettering saying "Leave her alone." So I'm gonna leave her alone after that. Match starts.
Whoa.
And it's going back and forth. Anya Rune tried to get to the top rope the first time, didn't work. Try to get to the and then she did an 8 to defeat, and Skylar Ray countered that. Anya Rune did a lot of things back and forth. She was kind of slow. She's like EOD said it best. In the first match she was in, she was slow. In this match, she was slightly faster. When she went to the top rope, she took too long. Skylar Ray knocked her down. Skylar Ray said, "I can do a frog splash like Dominic Mysterio." The spirit of Dominic Mysterio said, "No, no, 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 no." But she did a frog splash anyway. For the 1, 2, 3, after the match, Gianna Capri, after glazing on Coach SCSW for about 4 minutes and a half, runs out, kicks Anya Rune, ends it right there. So, Coach, your thoughts on your future, past, and present girlfriend getting beat up and losing to Skylar Ray. And Gianna Capri being Gianna.
I'm actually offended with you, Alex, because you're still not updated on the lore. We broke up a while ago. She's with you these thoughts.
Wait, what? I didn't know that.
Oh, shit!
He's not following me on Instagram. She follows him on Instagram. Like, I told them they can do what they want. I'm not going to sit in the
They
chair
can do what they want.
So what? You
Oh
ditched her for Lola Vice? Is that what it is?
Wouldn't you?
You found someone better?
Wouldn't you?
No, the lady from AAA. What's her name?
Oh, by the way, Cardiem froze for 3 seconds after I asked her that question.
What?
Wouldn't you go for Lola Vice and you froze?
No, I'm sticking to my question.
No, why did you answer my question? Why did it took you 4 seconds to never answer? And you still won't answer now.
Alex, I'm trying to tell you, but like nobody can blame her for that. Nobody can blame her for
I can't blame her. I can't. Lola Vice got that spirit. I get it. Okay.
Anyway,
Coach,
spirit.
This is not about me. This is about Coach.
Sure. Yeah. These levels.
Okay.
This freaking.
I am.
Yeah, the
That's
spirit.
not
She has that spirit. Right.
Dun, dun,
I
dun,
thought
all
you-
in order.
I don't even
Coach, your
want the
thoughts.
match involved yet. Like, I don't remember winning anything.
No, she hasn't won.
She hasn't won anything. She hasn't won anything at all.
Okay,
At
so
all.
like,
She's
I
got a
was,
storyline going.
Yeah.
yeah, she does.
does.
I was just expecting, again, since I haven't watched in a few weeks, I was like, okay, she's probably going to pick up a victory because I don't remember Skylar Ray having anything. And then she lost, so I was kind of surprised because I was like, that was one of the last feuds I was interested in since I watched last time. But I think the match was overall pretty good. I do like it. I do wish we saw more of the women's division because, like, obviously that's my favorite part of Evolve. But I did think the match was pretty interesting. I just wish Anya Rune won because, like, I think she's very unique compared to what we have in the entire women's division.
Mhm.
So yeah, but I think the match was overall. I'll give it a name.
Okay. All right. Hear these thoughts. Your thoughts on
Yes.
the match and the fact that it was I think it was like about 4.5 minutes. And Anya Rune did not do anything magical, but she tried.
Yeah, I felt like this match went by quick. And by the way, Skylar Ray, her frog splash, she did the most let's watch a Disney Channel movie frog splash I've
Yup.
ever seen in my
Yup.
life. Her legs were open. I was like, yo, I remember that back in the day. But you know, the storyline they got going on with Anya Rue, yeah, we can tell they're building up to her getting the confidence of climbing up the turnbuckle and eventually doing it on Gianna Capri. And I kind of appreciate that. I like the fact that when someone's in the ring, you're looking forward to like seeing pieces of a story or looking forward to seeing something like we talk about Marcus Mathers. Whenever he's in the ring, he do these combo moves or remember when Kendall Gray used to be in the ring and Evolve when she would like tell a story of her learning her opponent and trying to switch up her moves. So I like when they try to do interesting things. And this storyline that she has for her, it's very anime like, so I think this type of thing will only work for her. I can't see it working for really anyone else on that roster.
Yeah.
I do want to interrupt real quick and say I do also like it because I remember I feel like a lot of wrestling today is more focused on putting on like banger 5-star matches. I do miss the time where matches were just silly. Like, we don't care about interferences. We don't care if the match isn't exactly physical and they're more trying to do a silly story. Like Anya Rune not wanting to get to the top rope. I feel like I do like that wrestling a lot more. Not that I don't mind like bangers, but I do appreciate when it's just let's not care necessarily how high the match is rated. Let's just have fun with it and be entertaining with it.
True. EOD.
Yeah, to me, I think they are putting a good story, because really Capri and Anya Rune really haven't done anything together yet, but their story's been going on for a while, and I actually like that. I did think that Capri was going to interfere in this match, so I was shocked that she didn't at all. She did get her lick back though at the end, but yeah, this match was a decent match and everything, and I guess Skylar Ray's here to stay, which is fine because they weren't really doing anything with her on NXT. So come on down, have some fun and evolve. Let's see what you got. I know she's been on main event and stuff like that, but they really haven't done anything with her on NXT, which is a shame because Shiloh, they do a lot with Shiloh, and I guess they both won the same season, I guess, of LFG, if I'm not mistaken. So even though I don't think Shiloh's gonna be in NXT by the end of the year, I think he's got it. He's gonna get called up. But anyway, this match I really liked. Well, like I said, Skylar they did fine and everything, but the real story was Capri and Anya Rune. And I said on the Evolve Effect, I want to see this match. I don't want to see rubber matches. I want to see the match one time at Succession. Succession 4, I need y'all to
Oh my God.
build up the storyline, just milk it like y'all did CM Punk and Drew McIntyre, even though they were hurt, but they were able to carry a storyline without actually fighting for months until they finally got their match. And I think Anya Rune and Capri could be something like that and have their actual match at Succession. And then at Succession, she climbs up the top ropes and she does whatever she's gonna do off them top ropes. And then the crowd will go crazy, blah, blah, blah. But anytime she's wrestling, I hope she does have trepidation with the top rope. Like, either she tried to go up it and then maybe she comes back down. Like, or she goes up to it and then Capri throws her off. Like, I just want to see her complete whatever move she's going to do at Succession for the win. That's what I want to see.
Okay.
I like the fact that Gianna didn't interfere, because like now it just gives them more of saying like, hey, I still didn't have to interfere and you still lost. You still suck.
Like,
So
she just lost. I think she wrote that on Shauna's a comment on Shauna Vitar thing.
She did, yeah.
What?
She did.
She just lost. Yeah, Capri did. So.
Shauna like posted on her Instagram, and then Gianna Capri responded saying, "No, she just lost anyway." And then like, okay, yeah. So Gianna like posted basically saying, "I beat her ass after the fact because I didn't have to. She's just a loser," and that's storyline. Like Anya Rune, if she's doing the whole Saiyan shit, she needs to go to the fucking like the time chamber.
Yeah,
like you need to go somewhere and then animate that and then work with that. That's where you need to go. Like honestly, shout out to Chile. Now,
can I ask y'all something real quick? Really quick,
of course.
Whatever that move is she does off the top rope, does it have to be something spectacular to you guys, or does it have to be just something that's pretty good?
To me, completes it.
Huh?
She ain't doing no Phoenix Splash.
Just be a basic frog splash.
Just a basic frog splash.
She ain't doing no fucking Phoenix Splash.
Like what was the move? What was the move Neville used to do?
The black arrow.
The black arrow.
If you bust out black arrow,
hold up. If she does the black arrow, that's it. She's done. She's going straight to NXT. If she even does it once, she's gone. Like, come on!
And if she go to NXT, that's all she's gonna do then.
That's all she's gonna do.
Black arrow.
Black arrow.
You know what they should do? What they should do at Succession? They should not have them have an actual match. They should pay like animators to have the whole match like be like anime type stuff.
I know QB's got some influx of cash and everything, but I don't know about all that. I'm like, we get some good cameras that might have blew the budget for next 2 seasons.
Like they get sucked into an anime, like kind of like the Bray Wyatt thing that they used to do. Like that'd be crazy.
Yeah, like Ethan Page versus Karate Man or something like that. Just something.
That'd be like a 5-second fight because that's too.
That would work. No, you're right. That would work because like if they don't have like EOD and Shauna and all of us are saying it together. Like we don't want a standard match. We want a animated 2D version of like Wyatt versus Cena. Just give us that. You guys didn't do that many animated like graphics anyway. You just kind of like you can do that, please. Cool. But you know what's not cool? Elijah Holyfield in the NXT parking lot, shirtless, oiled up,
Carlito,
looking for Jensen. looking. He's like, "Oh, where are you, man? I'm trying to find you. When I find you, I'm gonna knock you out." So, Coach, your thoughts on a shirtless, oiled up man in the most dangerous part of the parking lot in all the world, and he's the danger. Your thoughts?
I'd be scared if I was Brooks Jensen, like a muscular man looking for me, being all sweaty and oily. I'd be concerned. Like, feels dangerous. And it's in Florida. I mean, I would be concerned. Like, it's not the type of stuff that happens every day. So
yeah. Imagine Kevin Hendricks. Imagine Kevin Hendricks like, I'm gonna beat up somebody, and he's in the golf cart. He sees Holyfield, turns his ass right back around. Dark State, we're gonna stop anybody. They see Holyfield, turn the fuck around. There is nobody in the roster that will turn and fight Holyfield. He is an oiled up, shirtless man in the NXT parking lot, wrecking shit. Sorry. Here are these thoughts. Your thoughts on this promo.
Why is he oily? I don't understand.
He is. He was oiled.
I know.
Up.
I saw it. I was like, why is he oily? Isn't it hot outside? Like,
I'm just imagining, like, if we're taking it in kayfabe, why is he oily?
Yeah. I don't know why.
I have to cut a promo. Let me oil myself up.
It's like that guy from Family Guy when they tried to grab him. And he's like all oiled up. He's like slipping out of the moves. Like, I'm just imagining like someone. They're like, "Hey, someone's out there looking for you. Who is it? I don't know. Some like oiled up buff guys looking. Like, what are you doing?
If you stay ready, you don't have to get ready. So,
oh my god,
get ready for what? For what?
Yeah.
For jail?
I don't know.
He's ready for something.
He's been looking for him all day, so he's been oiled up the whole day. So that means he's been refueling the oil. He's been adding oil as it like dries up. So he's been.
I know.
Out there.
Oh my god. I'm sorry, Holyfield.
Yeah.
We respect you. But this is funny as fuck. Honestly, like, the creative choices that they chose you. Oh
yeah,
god.
I was cracking up when I saw that. I'm like, this guy's looking for him. I'm like, this guy is admitting a crime. He's standing outside of this man's job, waiting for him, saying he's gonna hit him in the face on camera. But I mean, you know, obviously after the security guards became employees of this place, after they, you know, threatened to destroy it, I can understand why people can think they can threaten people and still have their job at the end of the day. But the promo was okay. It was okay. Brooks Jensen didn't respond, so I'm sure Holyfield is still mad and oiled up at this point. So we'll see what happens.
Now, to give oh my god, to give context to the coach, last week Jensen was talking to Adriana Rizzo, and he called Jensen he called Holyfield a nepo baby, and he ran away after Holyfield came in and knocked out a security guard. So there really is no one in the Evolve security, NXT security, no one at all that can stop Holyfield. But I want to put that context. EOD, your thoughts on this promo?
I don't think they want to hire security guards anymore. The last few security guards didn't turn out very well as hiring, so I don't think they want to add more security.
They have new security. They have new security. They got knocked out by Holyfield.
Yeah.
Oops.
They had 4 and 1 got knocked out.
He retired. He retired real quick. Like, I'm done. I'm good.
Oh my god.
EOD, your thoughts on this promo?
Yeah. Yeah, this was a good promo and everything, but it was wild. Like, you got probably Evolve's most dangerous man on the most dangerous place on earth next to a Waffle House at 2 a.m. It's the NXT parking lot. And he's looking for Jensen. Then I guess he's alled up. He's ready to rock. And so, like, oh, what's he going to do if he sees Jensen? Well, he's alled up. He's ready to go, I guess. I guess that's what they do in wrestling.
Yeah.
But, yeah, I did like this a lot. Elijah could really cut a promo. It's like that was the only thing we weren't sure about because we saw him. I saw him on LFG, and I mean he's it. He's got whatever it is, he has it. And when he gets a hold of Jensen, and I was saying this is what
he's gonna murder him
because he is actually 0-2 against Jensen. If you could believe it, Coach. They need to have a bull rope match so you can beat him in the one match that Jensen prides himself on. Whether he has a 100% record or not, not the case. But he loves that match. He needs to have that match, and he needs to beat him in that match, just so he can talk trash for the rest of time on Brooks Jensen. So that's what I
Yes.
want to see happen. I don't want to see that as a Succession though. They can put that.
Yes.
They can put that. Hopefully, it happens during one of these tapings.
I
But
want to
don't
see a
that
loser
Succession.
leave style match.
He will leave. You know he won't leave, Coach. And to give you context real quick, we can't hope. To give you context, Jensen won the first match because he was concussed. He wasn't kind of concussed. He was concussed. Fell on top of
He fell
Holyfield,
on top
won
of
the
him
match,
and won.
Yep.
and then he went outside and then he kind of woke up. Yes.
I want to give
Second-
context real quick, right? You
Yes.
guys know the reason I haven't been on the podcast is because I found a new job, right? You guys know what my new job is?
Yeah, of course. What is it?
My new job is I'm working at the Elf Factory. I'm working for Santa Claus. And Brooks Jensen for Christmas will get a pink slip under his tree.
Oh,
dang.
wow.
Wow.
It made Cardi M stop what she was
Whoa.
doing. Wow.
That's crazy.
First of all, that's so mild. A pink slip?
Baby, a pink slip is in the holidays. That's very that's the fatal.
What am I supposed to give him something more?
I'm sorry.
That's like detention.
Cardi M is 25. She has to remember that, ladies and gentlemen. She's 25. She doesn't really understand the severity of a pink
No,
slip.
I know what a pink slip is. I also know what a lump of coal is, and
I mean,
pink
yeah.
slip just seems like a
If I give him
finger and
coal,
ooh, you've been bad.
If I give
Say
him
that again,
gold, you
Coach?
can make it fire. You can maybe sell it. You can't do anything with a pink slip. Look, it's a tiny piece of paper. I'm not
Yeah.
going to spend money on it.
Alright.
You got
Brooks
sad.
Jensen, you got a couple months. You find a job.
Yeah,
Well,
It's coming.
exactly.
all I know is we've learned that Brooks Jensen is very evasive, so you better learn how to catch him.
Dude, for the fact that we haven't remember the guy that we used to call Wiener in Evolve. You haven't seen his ass since he got murdered by Harlem.
He was in
Braxton
underground
Cole.
He
match.
was on NXT. He was
in underground match.
He's always
What,
over there. He ain't got nothing else to do. No one loves him. Nobody wants him. That's his fault. Now, ladies and gentlemen, after this, we
Bad
have
gimmick. Whoever gave him that gimmick, I'm sorry, dude.
what the crowd gave him the Wiener gimmick. That wasn't me.
No, the whole rich boy thing, like that dude.
That was
from the
him!
Start.
Because he's a dick. All right, backstage, Starboy. Sorry, Thatcher is saying that he's gonna have a major announcement. Starboy runs in and says, "Hey, Cappuccino Jones pissed me off last month," and they showed the clip where Cappuccino Jones or the origin or the transition into Dark Roach Jones was happening. Punched Starboy. He's like, "I want a match with him." Thatcher says, "Look, I just booked a match between Gall and Cappuccino next week. Oh, make it a triple threat." He sits on a desk. Thatcher's like, "Get off my damn desk." He's like, "All right, I'm sorry. Like, make it a triple threat." All right, fine, make it a triple threat. And Thatcher's like, young kids today, they're sitting on desk. By the way, Shauna confirmed that Thatcher always likes to shake up his backstage segments. So he chose to find a corner in a bathroom and make a desk out of it. So that's his little thing for now. Coach. Corner office,
Ladder
Coach.
and everything.
So what are your thoughts on this triple threat next week between Itzgal, Cappuccino, and Starboy, which is an OG versus an OG versus a Starboy?
I don't know. Again, I've kind of missed out on all the build towards this, so I can't give an accurate prediction or feeling about this match. But based off what happened earlier, I'm probably gonna assume Starboy is only here to take the pinfall victory because it'll probably further the feud between him and Cappuccino, and I don't think they want to give Itzgal another loss. Although now that I think about it, they would definitely like to give Itzgal another loss. They seem to like doing that. So I don't know, but I am excited. It's gonna definitely be a good match. I'm probably gonna catch up on the episodes I've missed now that I have a bit more time. So then I'll probably be able to talk more about it. But as of right now, again, I unfortunately don't have all the context I need.
If you get a chance, watch when you catch up on Evolve. Really pay close attention to Sam Holloway versus Jordan Van Dux.
Yes.
That was a meat on meat match, and Dux had a broken leg in a sense, so he had to fight Sam Holloway on a broken leg, and it still was a 5-star match. We'll put that out there.
Kayfabe wise, or is it like did he actually injure his leg?
Kayfabe wise.
Okay.
Kayfabe wise. So it was beautiful because even Cardi M's like, "Is his legs okay?" I'm like, "No," because I don't want to spoil it, so I want to put that out there.
Okay.
Cardi M, your thoughts on the promo that now it's Itzgal versus Cap versus Starboy for next week? Your predictions.
It felt very straight to the point. I mean, they just kind of set it up very predictably. Like, okay, he wants Cap. Well, he's fighting next week. Okay, well, conveniently, I also am okay with fighting in Skull, so I'll fight him too. So, yeah, they just kind of give it to us.
This is my future wife.
Yeah,
I love her.
But with Thatcher, like the whole him being in a closet locker thing, that was random. But it makes sense for him. He's like, I don't need an office. I'm gonna also be like a handyman while I'm the general manager. So I'll just be here. I like that. It was just weird. It was like they were trying to give Starboy like the shortest promo possible. Like just get to the point.
Yeah.
Triple threat. Let's go.
Let's go. Yeah, you can't talk for shit. Hurry up. You're too short. I get that. For me,
I don't endorse any of what he just said.
Of course you do. You're my wife. For me, Itzgal is gonna win. This is the easiest win for Itzgal in the history of Itzgal. Yep. They're in a triple threat. Let these two guys fight each other. Either Cap does a special shot like the Starboy, or Starboy does the shooting star. The Cap, Itzgal slides in. 1, 2, 3, done. The easiest. Gabe Sapolsky, thank you. You've heard us for a whole year. We don't need a battle royale with Itzgal against 30 guys. No, we don't need that. So just give him the win, whatever.
I will take that in the future, though.
No. I don't want you. I don't want.
Put him in like a big match. You can do it.
Itzgal versus like 20 guys.
No, like an 8-man match, something like that.
Maybe.
I don't know. We'll figure it out.
Maybe that's right. EOD, your thoughts on the promo? And no, now because it's a triple threat. Who do you think is gonna win?
I thought the promo was decent how they set it up. It's just that I guess people just don't like Itzgal because that's how he got thrown into the match. He's like, you know what? I don't like Itzgal either. And he was like, okay. And I'm like, what did Itzgal ever do to you? We get because Coach might not know. The whole reason why he wanted Cappuccino in the first place is because Cappuccino kind of gave him a fast one during one of the matches.
Oh yeah, he did.
Maybe it was friendly. Maybe it was friendly.
That was not friendly fire. No. EOD, give me a second.
Okay, remember Cappuccino Jones was the ID champion at one point.
Yes.
And didn't Starboy beat Cap for the ID championship?
Yep.
At one point. Yep. And I'm thinking that's what played off because that punch that Santi fell, but all of a sudden Cappuccino's fist just kept going and hit Starboy in the face. And Starboy's been feeling a certain type of way ever since.
Yes.
And
Cappuccino's going to hookah bars a lot.
Yeah, I don't think he did it on purpose. He didn't seem like he was too concerned after that punch. Like, oh, my bad. He pulled a Max Abrams with the belt is what he did. Oh, it was an accident. No, that wasn't no accident. But
and ladies and gentlemen, last week, I want to say this real quick. Ladies and gentlemen, last week we proved that we invented the Dark Roast Jones before Cappuccino because we both said for EOD, here these thoughts and Coach wasn't here. Last week we were and you guys were here when we talked about this too. We remember the moment we talked about Dark Roast Jones was the moment that Aaron Rourke held the belt really high. Max accidentally knocked it over because Coach is here because he will always say it's accidental. And Cappuccino and Max were both looking at the belt. And we both said, all of us in the group said, this is the moment that Cappuccino might turn heel. And we're like, oh, it might be called Dark Roast Jones. So Cappuccino, give us a tag. Tag us and say, hey, that's all we got to say about that. That's it. Hear these thoughts. 10%. No, I don't want 10%. I want to say, hey, PWF.
Acknowledge me.
Acknowledge the Dark Roast Jones. Because you are.
Hold up. Real quick. I don't know my
prediction. Yes.
My prediction is I don't know. I do know this.
Oh my
Cappuccino will turn full heel next week. I do know that's going to happen. Other than that, I don't know what's going to happen with the match.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, Coach. Yeah. Every time you see Cap, he turns more and more and more into Velveteen Dream. Every single time, it just becomes more. And now, when he walked into the promo,
he just needs to stop at some point. He needs to stop at some point. Like he can be Velveteen Dream, but not totally Velveteen Dream.
You say that, but can a person become a god? Is there a limit to becoming a god? Not really, because no one's ever made to that point. There we go. There you go.
He might not give us credit. Remember, I was at that house show where they almost took me out at the ID
What?
showcase.
Yeah, that was a while ago.
It was last summer. I was at ID showcase.
They almost took you out?
And Cappuccino.
Yeah.
They almost took me out. Yeah.
What?
So crazy.
They were just wrestling and they did a dive and they landed on me. So,
Oh.
Yeah.
So now you do get 10%.
Fun times.
See, Max Abrams would never do that. He'd be more considerate of you.
Yeah, he'd be too tired.
Really?
From gyrating and stuff.
Nah, I give you that. All right. Hear these thoughts. Your thoughts on this. Just who do you predict? Who's going to win next week?
I got Isgal winning, and I think something's going to happen to where Cappuccino Jones is probably going to get pinned. Because I think that's going to be the ultimate payback from Starboy. And it's going to be an accident from Starboy causing Cappuccino to get pinned, and then that'll continue their feud in a sense. So, yeah, like you said, this is the easiest win for Isgal that there's ever been for Isgal.
Ever. So, in the history of Evolve, ever.
In WWE mathematics, anytime there's a multi-man match, if there's two people who are in a feud, they pretty much cancel each other out.
Because EOD said it best. Like, they can just do, like, where Starboy and Cappuccino fight to the back outside, and Isgal can stay in the middle of the ring. He wins by count out. Count out.
I can see that.
It works for him. It's weirdly working for him. I love that shit.
He just in the ring. It's Gal.
Exactly. Like, because I think we're leading. Because remember, we know by exclusives. Cutler's they talked about Cutler as well. Cutler's going to have a number one contendership match. We don't know with who, but we kind of know that Harley Riggins is in the area around this as well. And we kind of know that everyone else that was in this Fatal 4-Way will not be in the number one contendership match because they all lost. Mm-hmm. So that is something for the future. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for your main event. They do say that next week we have Cappuccino, Starboy, and this for next week. They said next week we have another match. I forgot what the other match was.
Ren Sinclair versus who was it? Ren
Sinclair Ren Sinclair versus Sloan Jacobs.
Yeah, Sloan Jacobs.
Before we get to that, hear these thoughts, quick thoughts. Who's gonna win, Sloan or Ren? Nikita's not gonna help.
Yes,
Nikita don't give a fuck about Sloan. So let's just put that out there.
I probably would say Sloan. Say Sloan.
Okay. EOD.
That's a hard one.
Thoughts? Who wins?
If there's no interference, I think Ren will probably win, just for the fact that she is the NXT vet that's kind of on loan. So I think she'll probably end up winning. If there's no shenanigans. If there's shenanigans, then yeah, sure, Sloan will win. If Nikita decides to do something, and I don't think Nikita will because she doesn't care about Sloan. But anything can happen.
I'm gonna change my pick. I'm gonna pick Ren Sinclair. The wise man he just wised me up because you can already see it. And Sloan is like, "Where were you?" And Nikita's like filing her nails, chanting or whatever she's doing. She's like, "Where were you at?" She's like, "Oh, I don't have time for that. I'm the women's champion. I gotta handle my own championship."
Yes.
So
yes,
that makes more sense.
You almost kicked me in the face last week. You think I'm gonna help your ass, bitch? Like if the meme is there.
And you invited all the people to my party that tried to fight.
And no one came. Exactly. So she'll be there in spirit. Coach, quick thoughts. Who wins, Sloan or Ren?
I'm gonna go with Ren Sinclair. Same reason Judy thought said Ren Sinclair. I just think it makes for a more entertaining storyline or going forth. Yeah.
Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're time for the main event. Harlem Lewis versus Aaron Rourke versus Max Abrams versus Tristan Angels. Ryan Katz was the ring announcer. He gave gravitas to every single person from Sparkle City, South Carolina, Aaron Rourke, the main man energy, Max Abrams, from Dorset, England, the gentleman farmer, Tristan Angels, from Long Island, New York. And this kind of bothered me. The reigning, defending. I'm like, wait, he hasn't really reigned or defended anything, but technically he is reigning. and technically he's defending his belt right now. So it kind of it's a circular. It's Tenet. It's the movie Tenet all over again.
Yeah, it is Tenet.
So it is Tenet all over again. So Harlem, I'm like, damn, you were 96 ECW like a motherfucker. Bell rings. Bell rings. I don't need to look up my notes for this. Bell rings. Harlem Lewis immediately tries to do the same trick twice to Aaron Rourke. Aaron Rourke jumps over it. He spears into the corner. This whole match was based on you cannot do the same trick twice because it's not going to work on everybody. The collective thing that binds everybody together is that Aaron Rourke has fought with every single person in this match. That's the bad thing about Aaron Rourke, because every time Aaron Rourke tried to do a move on Tristan, like he did a move on Tristan Angels, he countered. He did a move on on Max Ambrose, he countered. He did a move on on Harlem Lewis, he countered. Every single one. At a certain point, Harlem Lewis had Max Ambrose in a inverted DDT. He grabbed Tristan Angels, did a Uranagi on top of Max Abrams. At a point, Tristan Angels is out. Max Ambrose is dazed. Aaron Rourke does the over the rainbow for the 1-2. Harlem Lewis, and this is going to be a debate between me, EOD, and everybody else. Harlem Lewis hits him with the Shining Wizard, and in my words, steals the win because he picks up Max Abrams, does the boom slang for the 1-2-3. At the exact second, almost his 3, Aaron Rourke slides in, and after the bell rang, the 10 seconds after that is just Aaron and Harlem staring the shit out of each other. So, because this is a debate, EOD Wrestling Hub, your thoughts on the match? Also, post-match, Harlem Lewis went around to the VIP section. Harley Ringers was there because he was there. He didn't really say anything. I told EOD I had a clip from the movie with John Cena and Amy Schumer when he was in the movie theater, when he said he was going to punch him in the dick. He said, I'm going to make a movie. Mama said, knock you out with my fist punching into your anyway, that's Harley Ringers. But EOD, you said it on the Evolve Effect. He didn't steal it. Would you like to elaborate?
It was a Fatal 4 match.
Okay.
What was he supposed to do? That's my argument. What was he supposed to do?
I knew it. Steal it. I knew it. I'll let you go. Go on.
He was like, here, Mr. Rourke, go ahead and get this pin that you set up or whatever. No, he said, F that. He said, hey, you want to do all the work? I'll go ahead and clean up. That's fine. So that's why I said it wasn't a steal, because even commentary was saying that he stole one. I get the sentiment and everything, but I'm like, it was a Fatal 4. It's kind of like what they're going to probably do with Chelsea Green. She went up the ladder, but everybody's going to be hating on her that she went up the ladder on SmackDown. They're going to be trying to discount her. Jay Cargill is going to say something. Everybody's going to say something because, oh, you just ran up a ladder. You didn't actually beat one of those things. I'm like, did they count the 3? Yeah. Did Aaron break up the pin? No. He got close. Close isn't good enough. Like, it would be one thing if he would have kind of broke the pin as the 3 was coming down and the ref kind of said 3 when really he broke it. That kind of that didn't happen. So he didn't steal anything. But that death stare was good though. But overall, this was a really good match. I did enjoy it. I'm good with multi-person matches for now for the championship. Now that I got to see this one, so yeah. And everybody when they tried, and the whole thing what I said earlier about like no shade to Harlem, but everybody's storyline went through Aaron because Aaron tried to do the way he finished everybody else off in earlier matches, but they all learned from their mistakes from their previous championship matches against them. So they were always able to kind of reverse them a little bit or get out of something. So I did like that. But Harlem did a good job. And now he could say he's the reigning defending Evolve champion. And I can't wait. We know at some point they're going to bring this back with him and Aaron Rourke. Because that death stare, that wasn't, oh yeah, see you later. Let's go to the next contender. We might get to the next contender, but eventually we're going to get Aaron Rourke, Harlem Lewis in a one-on-one match at some point. So.
Alex is still muted. So I
Oh,
just
okay.
want to
I thought-
say,
My
right?
fault.
I just want to say, if it was It's Gal in Harlem Lewis's position, Alex would have praised him for how he won that match.
No,
So that's
no, it was still be ceiling.
you'd be like, yeah,
There's a
let's
story,
go, It's
though.
Gal. You won it. You did it.
Good for
I actually
him.
didn't think Harlem
I'm
was going to lose the
biased for
match in
Itzcal.
any event anyway. He just got the belt. I don't think Evolve was just going to give him the. They're not going to Sami Zayn him or whatever. So I
No,
didn't really think
well,
his championship was
we don't know
never
that.
It's
in
Gal
doubt.
is the most Sami Zaynable person ever. Like,
Oh,
Yeah.
Sami Zanius.
No, he is. He's
Yeah,
Sami
that's a good
Zayn
one.
2014-15. He's
Yeah,
the
that's a
guy
good one.
that you know he'll lose 9 straight and will still cheer when he wins number 10. That's
Mhm.
Sami Zayn. I
Yeah.
grew up with NXT Black and Gold. He
Yes.
didn't win a lot. I'll be like, oh yeah, no, he wasn't the greatest champion because he won the championship, lost to Kevin Owens, tried to get it back, lost it, and then just like Evolve, hey, he looks good. I want to fight John Cena. On the first match, I dislocated my shoulder during the match. That's forever wrestling history, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gentlemen, okay, let's get back to this. EOD, your thoughts on everything. Oh, you already said it. Hear these thoughts. Sorry, hear these thoughts.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, so I do miss Aaron Rourke with the glitter on. I do miss that part. I thought that once he lost the championship that they were going to go back to doing it, and maybe him being champion was the reason. So maybe this is a personal choice at this point in time. Maybe putting on the glitter takes too much time, or when he sweats, it probably gets his eyes. I don't know.
Thank you, hear these thoughts for that, because Cardian brought it up, though. No, hold on, Coach. Cardian brought it up. There was more sparkles in the after effects of the video than anything in his whole 1 minute.
Oh yeah,
They sparkled the shit out of the video.
dude, I was mesmerized the whole time. And the second time I went back and I counted it, and it was a solid minute of sparkles.
Oh, sparkles, the whole minute. Coach, go on.
I do agree that I miss it, but maybe it's because Evolve is taped and they do it multiple times. If he like has a match and he gets all sweaty and then it has to like goes everywhere, then he has to either wash it off or apply new ones if he has like a segment right after. So maybe they just told him like, stop doing it. I do prefer him with it, but maybe it's like because everything is taped.
Yeah, that makes sense.
That makes sense.
But I gotta agree with Alex. Unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but unfortunately for EOD, that I do believe Harlem Lewis stole it, and this is the reason why. And Harlem Lewis know he stole it because after he hit the Shining Wizard and he hit Mike Cunningham. Keep calling that Max Abrams with the boom sling and pinned him. When you saw Aaron Rourke slide into the ring, he looked like a lion who stole the meat from the other lion. And when Aaron Rourke got in, he was like, "Yes, I just finished eating it. You're too late." That's how it looked. And they were just staring at each other. And Aaron Rourke is like, "There's nothing I can do about it." You can see it in his eyes looking at him like, "Yeah, it's too late. It's over. I finished it." Like. It just looked like it. The way they were crawling.
It did.
That's what it looked like. That's what it looked like.
And it was tasty.
Yeah. Because he's right though. He's right though. As I have to press the button. But either way, like the fact that he looked at him like, "Yeah, I won. I fucking took that shit from you, but here's the button."
I don't even know if that's PG.
Put that button out. I don't think that was PG.
Oh man.
Yeah, that just told you everything. It was kind of funny to see Max Abrams jump into the Molly go round. I think that's the first time I've seen somebody do that. He jumped up to get the Molly go round. Yeah. And I was like, he wanted that one bad.
But there was a part in the match where Harlem was gonna do a spear to Aaron, and for some weird reason Max jumped in and did a jumping knee. And I was telling Cardi, why the fuck would you do that? Because you're like, why would you stop him from letting him spear? But the thing is, I wanted to say, I told EOD this and Shauna, the reason that I think there's going to be a final evolution between Aaron and Harlem again, there's going to be a final evolution, is the fact that in a one-on-one match, it can go either way. Yeah. But now Aaron has the Harlem Lewis curse. That whatever happens, he's never going to win the big one because he's never going to have a one-on-one match with Harlem.
Yeah.
That's what sucks.
No, that's true, and I like the fact that you could tell from their previous encounters. This is a whole lot of respect between the both of them. So
Yes.
I like that aspect of their rivalry as well.
I
Aaron
love
might
that.
turn heel
too.
over this shit.
You think so?
Like, man, he
Yeah,
was pissed.
he might turn evil
He
gay.
was
He
pissed.
might, yeah.
Yeah, he turned evil
He
gay.
was
I was
pissed as fuck,
thinking
dude.
he might turn over this one.
Because there might be a final evolution where Aaron, like not even Aaron tries, he does his best, and then Harlem like sneaks in the win. Like he knows how to do it this time, so he sneaks it in, and then he hugs Harlem. Oh, good job, and then he turns. But that's his final evolution. That he turns on him and he leaves. But for Harlem, yeah, that's what I mean. Like remember, he's gonna fight Jasper Troy. He's gonna fight Cutler J, #1 contendership match. I kind of feel I was saying this in the Evolve Effect. This might be the month of Gaul. This might be just the month of Gaul. Gaul wins a triple threat. Gaul goes to the #1 contendership match. Gaul wins that one. Gaul fights Harlem Lewis. He might lose. But as I told Shauna and EOD, you need a good resume to show people how far you can go. And if you can show that you can go as far as a championship match and take Harlem Lewis to the limit, this might be his golden ticket to NXT. I'll miss him, but he needs to be in NXT right now. He's money. He is money right now. You guys know that. So that's all I gotta say about that. But Coach, your thoughts on the match and the fact that Harlem Lewis and Aaron Rourke mentally kissed.
Before we get that, you said he's going to face Jasper Troy. Is Jasper Troy involved now?
No. You were gone for a while. There's been reports that Jasper Troy is going to come down to Evolve to fight a match, but probably Harlem Lewis. And there's been reports that Cutler is in a #1 contendership match in Evolve. So
okay, I just
and Cutler
defeats Harlem Lewis. Like I really like Jasper Troy, so I just hope he comes down and wins.
Yeah, but you've been gone for a while. Cutler's on a 3-0 streak.
Who cares about Cutler James when Jasper Troy is here?
Yeah.
I don't care about that semi-ginger guy.
Where's the unknown?
But what's your thoughts on the match? Yeah, but what's your thoughts on the match and the fact that we might get Final Evolution?
First of all, I think the match was very short. Like when the main event came up and I looked at the time that was remaining, it was like 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I was like, oh, okay, this feels kind of short for a big Fatal 4 main event. Other than that, I do think it was a pretty fun match. Again, I missed out on a lot of lore that you guys have just caught me up on, so I didn't experience that during the match. But the match overall was really fun, and I did enjoy it. As for a Final Revolution, I would like that. I feel like I don't know if Harlem Lewis is ready yet because although I do really like him, I still feel like there's still something missing for me when it comes to Harlem Lewis. Like he's great as a champion and he's great overall. I don't always buy, his tough guy gimmick. It doesn't always feels like it comes very naturally to him. And obviously he's big and he's muscular and he is probably a tough guy, but it doesn't feel like he has that screen presence to deliver it. That at least for me. So, but yeah, I do like it. I think the match was good. I do think he's being a great champion. And overall, I'm gonna give it a B plus. I can't exactly give it an A because again, I missed out on a lot of it. But I do think for what I saw and what I experienced, it was a very fun match.
Okay, no, it deservedly for me it was possibly a B plus match. By the way, the match was 5 minutes and 13 seconds.
Damn,
that's
bell to bell.
Very short.
That's crazy.
The fastest, for my opinion, on Evolve, fastest Fatal 4-way match in history.
I would say a lot happened in those 5 minutes.
It did.
It did.
Until you told me, I was like, it was only 5 minutes. I'm like, wow.
Yeah, that's why I was shocked. I was like, what?
The funny thing is, as I said in the Evolve effect, if you take away Ryan Katz announcing, and if you take away the 2 minutes of them adding their intros, it would have been a 9-minute match. It was just takeaway stripped. That's why I don't take away from Ryan Katz. I love those 2 minutes. I didn't need the 1 minute intros I didn't need that. Like, come in, do the thing, boom, let's get it done. 15 seconds, boom, 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 boom.
But that's the thing.
Yeah, go on,
The
Cardi.
one who had the longest intro was Aaron Rourke.
Yeah.
And we mentioned that at the beginning of the show that like this was just as much about him as it was Harlem Lewis.
Yes.
Like, he's still
the story's
a
still
strong
going.
contender.
Yeah, the story's still going. That's the point I wanted to tell Coach. The context of it, like Aaron Rourke and Harlem Lewis, whenever they have a one-on-one match, it's a coin flip. You can't predict who wins because that's the point of their storyline. They're both two sides of the same coin, and it's just based on luck for both of them. And now, because of the Fatal 4-Way, like I said, Aaron's the cursed one. No matter what he does, he's fucked against Harlem.
Yeah, I mean, they set it up at the beginning of the match where you could, if you're noticing the signs, you can tell that Aaron Rourke was going to do a lot of the heavy lifting, and then Harlem Lewis was going to come in at the end.
Yeah.
And take the win.
And by the way, thank you for bringing that up. Harlem Lewis did not do any of the heavy lifting. It was Max. Mm-hmm. It was Aaron. It was Tristan. Harlem Lewis just kind of sluts. Like, he did do a couple power moves, but the ultimate everything was he was an opportunist. Mm-hmm. Aaron Rourke did the majority of everything. Max Abrams did a couple, and Tristan Abrams was doing, and that's what I mean. This type of thing is that Harlem Lewis is slowly becoming a slimy heel because he knows that if he does the tricks to keep him alive, mm-hmm. he'll always win. Aaron is seeing that and is pissed because he did it the honorable way. And Harlem is like, I won the belt, but I ain't never losing this shit.
Even in the beginning of the match when he tripped Aaron, like, he didn't have to do that.
Of course he did.
Outside the ring, and he tripped him.
Of course.
Oh, yeah. So. Yeah. That was messed up.
I love Evolve, ladies and gentlemen. Oh, my God. All right. Hear these thoughts, final thoughts of the show, rating, and where they can find you.
Oh, it was a pretty solid show. I didn't notice the Fatal 4-Way was that short, but now that I think about it, maybe they could have added a couple minutes. But outside of that, I'll give the show like a B+. And you can find me Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Hear these thoughts. And by the way, I'm looking forward to that Charlie Dempsey match they announced for next week.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, thank you. Okay, so next week, thank you. We'll see right now. It's going to be Charlie Dempsey versus Oka Sasaki. He'll lose. By the way, Coach, Harley Riggins started winning. His first match was against Oka Sasaki, who has been in MMA and has had 9 matches in MMA. But Harley Riggins.
I think I remember seeing that match. That was his first match, right?
Yes.
Oh yeah, Coach was here for that. I think.
Yeah, I was here for that one. I remember that one.
Okay, so we have Dempsey, Oka Sasaki. We have It's Called Triple Threat, and I think we have a third match. It's
the women's match, the Ren Sinclair and
boom. And we might have a fourth match, which might be either Jensen running away a segment, or either Trudy Martinez trying to enter in the door and Adriana Rizzo locking it to make sure he doesn't come in, or. There has to be a segment where Anya Rune and Gianna Capri asks for a match. That's it, really. Oh, also, there's a match. Yeah. Oh, yeah, the unknown, but there's a match next week. Oh, it's okay. Mathers versus Cutler.
Oh, yeah.
That is the match next week. So let's say that. Your predictions of everything. Who wins between Mathers and Cutler? This is a no-brainer, but I won't put that out there respectfully.
Oh, me.
Hear these thoughts. Yeah.
Cutler.
Okay. EOD. It's gonna be Cutler. EOD. Final thoughts, rating, predictions of the match, and where they can find you.
All right. Yeah, I think this was a pretty good show. I give it like a B overall. Everything was fine. It's just that there have been better episodes of Evolve. That's all. It's not like this is a bad episode at all. No. Really entertaining, especially the championship match, even though it was shorter than I thought about it in my head. It felt I guess a lot of stuff was happening, so it felt like it was longer than what it was. For let's see, Dempsey, I hope Dempsey wins his match because they need to do something with him. Because everyone from the No Quarter Catch crew has gold, and he's not doing anything on NXT right now, so I hope he wins. And Cutler is probably gonna beat Marcus Mathers. I think, especially if they're planning
Of
on, like you
course.
said, they're planning for him. He should end up winning the match. So yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and I guess you guys can find me at Linktree /NDays33. As on my socials, my wrestling YouTube page is EOD33 Wrestling Hub, and I do live watch parties of Evolve, but also Monday Night Raw and NXT. So Monday through Wednesday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So live streams on the
Great.
channel.
Great Evolve watch-alongs. This is fun watching it with him. Coach, final thoughts, rating. Who wins between Cutler and Mathers, and where they can find you?
Obviously, it's going to be Cutler James, or I assume it's going to be Cutler James because last time I saw him, he was like winning a lot of matches. So I'm going to go with that. You can find me on Brian FCHW or Coach FCHW, pretty much anywhere. That's the only two things I go by. So if you want me anywhere, you can just search it up. Otherwise, I'm not there. And then I'm going to give it overall. I'm going to give it a B plus. I think it was, like EOD said, it wasn't the greatest Evolve episode, but it was a good Evolve episode. I'm not going to diss it for that. Just me personally, I have to lower it a bit because of the lack of context, but that's going to change once I catch up with everything. So I'm going to give it like a B plus.
Okay, that's fine. Cardi M, final thoughts, rating. Who wins between Cutlers and Mathers, and where they can find you?
Yeah, I'm going with a B plus like everybody else. Honestly, this was a solid show. It wasn't a great show, but again, I hope they keep Ryan Cass as an announcer, and there were some good highlights on the show. But you guys can find me on Instagram at Kardala Muhammad. It's KARDALAMOHAMED. And check out new content there. And it's for Cutler and Mathers. I hope Mathers wins. I mean,
come on now.
We'll see how this match goes. I've only really seen Cutler fight It's Gall. I can't picture him fighting anybody else on Evolve. So.
That's a good point.
Yeah.
Cutler's been fighting everybody. All right. You can find I give this show like a B minus. It was okay. The Anya Rue match could have been better. The Fatal 4-Way was 5. I've never seen a Fatal 4-Way so fast. Ever. But the announcement from Katz saved it. Katz is like, you guys are having 5 minutes. I'm like, so all right, fuck it, let's go. Just give me the announcements. All right, But other than that, I want to give a shout out to Shauna Reed's Horror, TJ Wolfie, and For Real Terrell, For Real Love. I want to give a shout out to Jedi Sports Media Network for giving us a shout out and a platform to really express ourselves. Coach FCHW, thank you for passing by. We miss you. Me and Cardi M had a thought that you would go crazy, but you didn't, so it was pretty cool.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Wait, don't you lie. Anyway, stay healthy, stay happy. We're out of here. We don't miss Chewy. We don't miss the Unwanted. And it seems there might be a new person entering the Unwanted list by Cardi M standards.
No.
We'll tell you that next week, ladies and gentlemen.
Uh-oh.
Don't you give me that no. You know who that person is. I think it rhymes with boo woo.
Joey Martinez, Harlem Lewis, Brooks Jensen, and Braxton Cole.